What up, y'all? It's your boy Easy catching this thing. You already know what it is. The right hand has made appearance today. So we're gonna see what's up. Throw that thing to me, you know how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's week 3. And it's looking pretty rough for some of you teams out here. It's looking pretty bad for some of you teams out here. So there were some doozies. You know what I'm saying? There were some clean ones. There were some clean ones out here. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all, we gotta have a conversation about some of these teams out here and what's going on. I'm gonna start with the Chiefs and the Bears, bro. I'm not gonna touch on Thursday night football because no one cares. It was San Fran versus New York. San Fran came out on top. There's your evaluation on that. So we gonna talk about Bears and the Chiefs. The Chiefs won 41-10. So my problem with this is Justin Fields, who went 11 of 22 for only 99 yards and a touchdown and an interception. Y'all know how that is. Justin Fields is so overrated. Okay? So deeply overrated. I want you to focus on me when I'm saying this. I want you to understand me when I'm saying this. He's overrated as fuck. Okay? Cause I'm so tired of people comparing this man to like saying like he's like Jalen Hurts. Oh, he's a better Jalen Hurts. No, he's not. That dude is garbage. Okay? That team overall is bad. The defense don't play with no type of intensity. They just roll over and belly up, man. Y'all have it. Y'all got it. We gonna lose it anyway, so y'all can have it. That team is doo-doo. Like, I feel so bad if you are a Bears fan because that performance is unacceptable, and it's been that way for like what do you want, a 13, 14 game losing streak? When does it stop? When does it stop? Okay? Now I get it. You're up against the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. I get it. Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey, they're going to go out there, they're going to do what they do. That's fine. But, bro, you got to give some type of effort out there. Something. Your quarterback didn't even throw for 100 yards. Didn't even throw for 100. In a full game, a quarterback didn't throw for 100 yards. That is Zach Wilson-esque right there. And I'm not even going to talk about that goofball today because he's not worth talking about. That's how bad he is. Only reason I'm talking about you right now, Justin Fields, is because they hyped you up to be this star, superstar type player that would just transcend the Bears to greatness. No, nigga, you are not that guy. This ain't college. This ain't Ohio State. You don't have the luxury of just being in college anymore. These are dudes who are just as fast as you on the defensive end. Okay, maybe not just as fast. Okay, I'll give you that. You fast. You got some speed on you, my boy. So the only thing you're doing is running. Running for your life. So you better have some speed on you. Because the rest of that shit ain't going nowhere. You, sir. You are not it. Look at me when I don't care if you see this or not. Look at me when I tell you you're not it. Bum. As we know, Patrick Mahomes, he did his thing. 24-33, 272, 3 touchdowns. Bears, you stink. You garbage. You doo-doo. Back to the drawing board with you dudes. Because it's bad. It's rough out there. All right? I'm not going. As much as I want to harp on you a little bit more, I'm gonna let you stir a little bit. Let you chill. Because God knows you're awful. Awful. Ooh, buddy. We had an upset yesterday. You Dallas fans are not gonna be happy with me. Look, man, I'm not gonna down you. You're missing your key component to your. Well, I'm not gonna say the key, but one of them. You're missing one of your key components to your defense. Well, Trayvon Diggs is not there, and it kind of showed exactly how valuable he is to this team with him there. Now, granted, there were some miscues on offense. Well, not a lot, but they were timely. You know what I mean? Very, very timely. Dak was 25 of 40 with 249, one touchdown, and a very costly interception at the worst possible time. And in the red zone, too. He threw that sucker right in the red zone. Ooh. But the problem is, you lost to the Arizona Cardinals, who are currently tanking for Caleb. They want Caleb Williams. Okay? Kyler Murray's probably going to be on his outs next year, whatever. It is what it is. He's overrated, too. But you came in, you let Josh Dobbs dot you up. 17, 25, 189. One touchdown. But the big thing was your run defense got devoured. James Conner, I think he had like 170? 160? Something like that. Boy. Ooh-wee. He's running all over y'all defense. I don't know how much Trayvon would have helped that. Maybe it would have alleviated some of the pressure that your defensive line would have had on them. I don't know. Trayvon plays corner. He does what he do on the outside, but he takes away a whole side of the fucking field. And then you had Stephon Diggs on the other side taking away that side. So I don't know if that would have played a big part in helping y'all at all. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But you let James Conner run all over you, and you threw an interception there, Dak Prescott, in the worst possible time. And that's been people's fucking harp on you. You're throwing very costly, untimely interceptions. Now, I mean, I get it. You're trying to make a play. It's coming down to crunch time, and, you got to do something. I mean, me personally, Dak, I'm not a fan. Okay, let me set the record straight. I like Dak as a football player. I hate that he's on Dallas, but I like Dak as a football player. And he wasn't using some of his key components that he's been using before. Why aren't you running for that? Dak, you know you could. You've done it to us. You've ran that and be like, I don't have nothing, so I'm just going to run this in, and I'm going to just take what I can. Dak, you have been you've shown to do that. You haven't done that for real this year. You're not really running. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the injury that you had when you tore your ankle up. Like, I get it. That still like rears in the back of your head. Like, I don't want to take a shot, and then I'm out again for another year because I done just blew out another ankle or possibly blow out a knee. I mean, I get it. Injuries like that, they sit on you and you weigh on that. And you stir on that a little bit, so you're like, I don't know if like it happened with Carson Wentz after he tore his ACL when he dove for that touchdown against the Lions. I think it was like in 2016. Injuries made him a different player, and because of that, he wasn't as aggressive. And I think, like, I'm not comparing Dak to Carson Wentz because obviously we see right now that Dak is the better player than Carson Wentz now. Overall, he is a better player than Carson Wentz now. But he's looking like he doesn't want to be as aggressive as he used to. Because back in the day, Dak was running for that all day long. Dak would be like, I ain't got nobody open. I'm pulling. I'm gone. But he's kind of like veered away from the run a little bit. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying, I don't know for sure, but this is just my opinion on it. I think the fact of him getting injured has made him veer away from running more. Take that as you will. If you have a problem with it, leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Tell me how you feel about it. That's just my opinion on the situation. Okay. Yesterday, so the Texans put a walloping on the Jags. Okay. C.J. Stroud, he was 20 of 30 for 280 with 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence was 27 of 40 for 279 and a touchdown. My thing about Trevor Lawrence is you're being depicted as the prince, as the guy, as the man that's going to be above and head tops overall. You know what I mean? And it's not showing, bro. You're losing games. You're not. I'm sorry, but you're not supposed to lose to the Houston Texans. You're not. A guy that played in the playoffs last year against the Kansas City Chiefs, a man that made a tremendous comeback last year against the Chargers in the playoffs in the wild card game. You're not supposed to be losing these games. You're not. Now, I get it. Divisional games are that much more potent than a normal game. But I'm sorry, you don't lose to the rookie-led C.J. Stroud Texans. You don't. You are a veteran now. I don't care if it's 3 years. You're solid now. You're solidified. You're here. You're a starting quarterback for this team. In year 2, you took them to the playoffs. You did your job. You won that division. You need to figure something out. Well, actually, no, I don't think you did win that division. No. You made the playoffs. No, you did win in division last year. Yep. Because you ended up beating the Texans or the Titans for that. As a person that has won that division and played in a wild card spot and won a playoff game, you don't lose games to C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud hasn't proven anything. You don't lose that. You're supposed to put your team on your back and hold them high and go get that dub against a divisional rival. That is a game you must have. But we're seeing that a lot from Trevor Lawrence, man. You're seeing that a lot. I know the guys on First Things First or Sue or Homeboy, I can't remember his name. He's super high on Trevor and thinks he's just going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, and he's going to do him. Trevor's going to be that guy to like challenge Patrick Mahomes down the line. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't see it right now. I don't see it, but we'll see how his career unfolds the rest of the year. It's only week 3. It's week 3. There's still a lot of football to be played, so we'll see how he does, and what he's working with. But Texans win 37-17. So we have the Green Bay Packers versus the Saints, and Green Bay came back in the fourth quarter down 17 to get this dub. Jordan Love was 22 of 44 for 259, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and I'm actually pretty proud of the guy because he's actually doing really, really good this year. He's putting his guys in positions to be great. He's really putting them in positions to win, and he's doing what he can, and he's making things happen, and I'm loving every bit of it. Derek Carr, unfortunately, he ended up going out with an injury. He was 13 of 18 for 103, with a touchdown, but he ended up going out after a hit, and it looks like he tore his shoulder up. Say it's a AC joint sprain. That you gotta, as a Saints, your defense, you gotta close that out. I know Jameis Winston came in and was running the offense for a little bit, but that's not on them. Your defense, you gotta close that out. You have to close that game out because you're in the fourth quarter. This is crunch time. This is winning time. You got to make the plays that need to be made and handle your business. But you didn't. You allowed Jordan Love in his first year come back from a 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter and just he snatched it from you guys. He said, "Give me that shit." He took it from you. And he grown man the shit out of you. He took that right from you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You come back next week. You get ready to play, you do what you do, and you move on from there. I don't know how long Derek Carr is going to be out. They say it's just a sprain, so they're evaluating him day to day and seeing how he feels. So it's 50-50 shot right now, so it's up in the air, so we'll see what happens if he decides to come back and play next week. So, are y'all ready? Let's get into the big talk of the NFL world right now. The Miami Dolphins, who are clicking on all motherfucking cylinders right now, just put up 70 points on the Denver Broncos. Denver was walloped 70-20. 70-20. I'm going to say this again. 70-20. Okay? So, I don't know what bro. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Denver organization. Colorado as a whole right now in the sports organization, it was a rough weekend. That was a rough weekend. Buffalo got walloped this weekend, bro. Oregon beat the skins off them boys. What was it, like 40, 60 something to 10 or is it to 6? Something like that. They got smashed, bro. Good God. Buffalo call a wallop. And then Denver turns around the next day and said, hey, let's give up 70 points. Hold my beer. Oh, can't get no worse than that. Hold my drink. And they went out and they allowed them boys to put up 70 on them. Tua was 23 of 26 for 309 for 4 touchdowns. And he got pulled in the fourth quarter. That man missed 3 passes all game and got pulled in the fourth. When was the last time we saw the B squad come in an NFL game? I don't know what. Oh man, you and the B squad came in and gave you 20. The B squad came in and gave you 20. I don't know. What do you do with that, bro? Look, man, as an organization as a whole, in an NFL game, you can't give up 70 points. At some point, man, you gotta be like, hey, bro, enough is enough. we not giving up 70 points no more. We're not giving up no more points. We done. We gonna figure something. Fuck what the coach talking about. We gonna do something because we ain't giving up no more points. Like, out of the grace of Mike McDaniel's heart, he could have put the record on you, but he was like, nah, I was taking E. I'd feel worse about that because they could have did it. He was like, nah, I'll show sympathy for you guys. We'll take it in. We ain't got to score no more. It's too easy. It's too easy, so we're just taking E. Like, whew. They disrespected y'all out here. Your boy Russ was 23 of 38 for 306 and a touchdown and an interception. Maybe Russ could have thrown some more touchdowns. I mean, yes, they put up 70, but it didn't mean you couldn't put up 70 as well. You know what I mean? No one's telling you not to score 70 with them. You just couldn't do it. Them boys ran y'all out of the building. Y'all came to Miami and they said, you don't belong here. Get out. And they promptly said, take these 70 points with you. What did you do in Denver? What do you do? Is Vance Joseph the problem? Is Sean Payton the problem? Because he came in huffing and puffing like he was just gonna right wrongs and just right the ship then and there. Bruh, you got 70 put on you. Even Nathaniel Hackett didn't let that happen. And Nathaniel Hackett's garbage. But Sean, bro, maybe Vance Joseph ain't the answer, bro. Maybe Vance Joseph is not the guy to be running your defense. Because if y'all giving up 70, I'm trying to wrap my brain around the fact y'all let 70 points go on y'all in an NFL game. You know what I mean? Vance, you might have to let go of that job. Vance, you might need a new job, bro. Cause this ain't it. This ain't it. I feel so bad for y'all. I do. I have never been on the receiving end of an NFL game losing 70-20. You got 50 touched. Sir. They spotted you 20. Like let's be honest, they spotted you 20. Okay? If in reality, if they wanted to, they could have wrapped you up at like 6, 7. Nah, them boys said we gonna be cool. We gonna be cordial with y'all. We'll give you 20. They gave you 20 because they felt bad for you. They gave you 20, bruh. I'm pissed. I'm so mad. If I was a Denver fan, I'm wreaking havoc, bro. I'm calling for Vance Joseph. Look, Sean Payton, you got to go. But don't you ever. I don't care if it's week 3. We just got embarrassed. They bitched us up. Oh my God. As a football fan, I couldn't take it. I wouldn't tell people I'm a Denver fan. Nope, sure won't. They'd be like, oh no, I ride through the losses. 70-20? Fuck you. I'm not riding for none of that shit. I'm not for none of it. 70-20, you got me all the way fucked up. You got me twisted. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. Like, I know there's some tough losses in the NFL. Like, I get it. There's some rough ones. You know, you got the Chicago Bears out here just looking like some fucking lumps. But 70-20? This team was organized to be great, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, your offense has Russell Wilson. Like, say what you want, but Russ is actually having a decent year. This ain't like last year where he was just running for his life and he just couldn't do shit. No, he's doing what he can. He's making plays. Surtain, Judy, Williams. See, that's the problem. Where's your running game at, bro? Where's your running game? Russell Wilson does not thrive unless he has a running game. You saw that all through his career in Seattle. Run game equals Russell's success. No run game equals Russell has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Get a run game, bro. If anything, you need to go get your offensive line together because Russ is still running for his life. But now Sean Payton has allowed him to change plays the way he needs to and get out and roll like he likes to do. Sean is allowing Russ to be Russ. Nathaniel Hackett didn't really allow that last year. He's just like, no, you're going to follow my scheme. No, he's like, Russ, go do what you got to do and go make it happen. He's trying. He really is. Just, he's about 50 points. 50 points under what he needs to be right now. You know what I'm saying? There were, I think his name, Aiken, had 200 plus and 4 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert had 4 touchdowns himself. And then you got Tyreek, about 150, 1 tud. I don't know, as a person who is watching NFL football around the league, how do you stop Miami? How do you do it? Because right now they look extremely unstoppable. I don't know what to do. Because you could say, like, oh, slow them down. How? How do you do it? Someone tell me, how do you slow them down? Because remember, Jalen Waddle didn't play yesterday. And they did that. They 70-20'd without Jalen Waddle in the lineup. Their defense, they are still without Jalen Ramsey. So this is what they're doing to people, and they're missing key pieces right now. What is going to happen when that team is 100%, bro? I don't even want to see it. But then again, I do, because they're going to be electric. They're going to be on fire. Them dudes is, Tua is slanging rock. At one point, he was like, at the end of the half, he was like 16 of 16. The man was perfect. Perfect, bro. Denver, you can't go out like that. You can't. You can't. It sucks that you just did, but you can't do that, man. That's tough. That's tough. What do you do? Bro, at some point, like, coach, help. Coach, help us. What do we do? We're out here getting slaughtered. We getting shredded. If it ain't Tyreek, it's Mostert. If it ain't Mostert, it's Agent. Damn, coach, Waddle's not even here. And we get toasted. What do you do? If somebody can, what can you do to slow down Miami? We're going to see next week, bro. Because they got Buffalo. And Buffalo's figured it out. They're clicking now. After that schlub of a showing on Monday night, they figured it out. Excuse me. They figured it out and they got it going. They goose-egged the poor Commanders. They goose-egged the Commanders, but we're going to see how they handle these Miami boys, because they are looking real good right now. Real good. Vance Joseph, bro, I don't know how long you're going to be coaching for the Denver Broncos. I know at some point, you know, me and my pops talked about it. One of the players going to be held accountable. And he's right. Because Vance Joseph will just give you the scheme to run it. But you players have to go do it. And if the scheme ain't working, players are not going to fulfill their duties within it. I don't know. I think this was a wake-up call for Sean Payton, for Russ, for Jerry Jeudy, Pat Surtain, that defense. This is a wake-up call. This was, you went out and got thoroughly embarrassed in front of Miami, in front of the bad Miami ones too. Shame on you. For shame. You should be disgusted with yourselves. But hey, it is what it is, man. You come back next week. You get it together. Y'all better be in practice doing whatever you need to do to get yourselves ready for next week. Now you're playing them. Denver, you're playing the Bears next week. So this may be a good way to jumpstart yourselves and get back to the winning column and figure out what Denver football is all about. Unless you go out there and lay an egg and you lose to the motherfucking Chicago Bears. And at that point, let the whole team go. You know? Let the whole team go. We're done. We're done here. But yeah, hey. I know y'all gonna be mad at me because I'm talking shit. But hey, man, it is what it is. You lost 70-20. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at them boys for dubbing y'all like that. But hey, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it's about. Y'all really want me to catch it with this left. And it's gonna be nasty for y'all. I'm trying to let y'all know. But hey, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming and rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see what's up Monday Night Football tonight. You know, we got a doubleheader. Rams, Cincy, Philly, Tampa Bay. I believe Philly and Tampa Bay is on first. Then we'll have the Rams and Cincy playing up. So we'll see if Joe Burrow can get his shit together. Because it's been looking pretty rough out there lately. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good out here. Look, Denver, it's going to be all right. You get Chicago. Just go out there and whoop that ass. And prove what I'm saying is right. Justin Fields overrated. I mean, I already know I'm right about that, but make it so. Make it so. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to be up out of here, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me. It's your boy Easy catching this thing. You feel me? I'll holler at y'all in a bit.